Back in session, guys. Back down at Morgan's Pond. Fishing on the same peg as last time, up on the edge of the point, fishing towards the two pads. Got a bait off that pad there. That set of pads. Then I got my left hand rod on that set of pads over there. On the Pro Baits squid and geranium, or the crab and geranium, and the sailfish as well. Using the two different types of baits. Got one on a KD rig. Got one on a bottom bait rig down with a little bit of silicone on it, you know. 4 boilies on a PVA bag. Yeah, it's raining, as you can see. Managed to get all the rods and the bivvy set up and all, also pretty dry at the moment. And back up here as well with Jamie. Jamie just had a bream as well on his left hand rod. The new bait he made up last night. It's like strawberry chocolate or something. Smells nice. At least he knows it's working now because it's just got him a fish. So yep, get back to you soon, guys. Right, guys. Well, I'm just about to make some rigs up because I haven't got no fresh rigs tied because I've only just come down here now. Basically, this is all you need. I'm going to tie a KD rig. I'm using the Korda size 8 curved shank hooks, micro babbed. I'm using the Korda Supernatural in £18. Pair of scissors, a thingy bob, and a stop as well. Bait the needle. So basically, I'm just going to put this together now. Right. So basically, guys, just take a length of your braided material, your chosen braided material. I like to take more than I need, like, you know, so I don't end up with a tiny rig. And I start off with about that long, and then what I do then is I tie a knot. I tie a loop knot in the end of the braid, so I can put my boilie on. Like so. So you're left with a little loop like that. Cut off the excess. Now, me personally, I like to use a snowman rig on a KD setup. So take your pop up. This one's a little 10mm purple Nash Monster squid. So take your pop up, guys. Little 10mm pop up. Little Nash Monster squid pop up. Put it on the baiting needle. Take your boilie then. Stick it on there like that, so you got your snowman presentation. Take your piece of braid with a loop in the end there. Push them onto your thing, onto your piece of braid. Take a boilie stop. Put it on. And what I like to do here as well, I like to take the bottom bait away from the pop-up and tie a tiny little knot just behind the pop-up, so it don't just where it keeps the bottom bait in place. So do a little knot like that there. Just tease the knot back down, just so it's a couple of mil just behind the pop-up like that. And then when you put your bottom bait back on, then see it stop like that, push it on, boom, and then it shouldn't slide back down there. Then you can hold the top of your hold your pop-up there and your bottom bait ain't going nowhere, so it ain't sliding down your rig. take your hook. Like I said, this one's called a curved shank, size 8. Now, me personally, myself, you know, I'm not telling you how to suck eggs, you know, but I like to get it. I like to get it about 2 mil just off the bottom of the shank there. If you can see that, I like to get it as close as that there, and then just 1 turn, 2 turns, drop the bait, and then start whipping behind the knot. Then I like to go down about 6 to 7 times, once back up it, and then back through the back of the eye of the hook. Make sure as well, guys, that when you do this, that you move the hair out of the way when you go back through the back of the eye of the hook as well, because when you let it sit, it wants to sit in line. The hook wants to sit in line with the braid as well. It wants to be straight. It don't want to be you don't want to be kicking out anywhere, your hair. It all wants to be in line with the hook there. If you look at that, that's all in line there. That is, it's not coming out nowhere. It's flat as you like. And then basically, then guys, just tie your loop at the top. Then basic loop knot again. Pull it down. Stick the baiting needle inside the loop, and I like to take the scissors there. Just link it on. Just give it a little bit of pressure. Not too hard, you know, but just make sure those knots are secure. And then trim off your tag end down from the top of the loop. And there you go, guys. There's the Snowman rig on the KD, and I'm going to thread a little PVA bag through the hook link as well. Put the hook inside this so it sits nice and presentable. Get it out on the spot. Right, guys. Well, these are the new baits I was on about that I'm on today. This new flavours from Pro Baits UK and down the Birch. We got crab and geranium oil, absolutely stinking. And then we got a new flavour called the Sailfish as well, and basically it's like a selly fish meal boilie. The Sailfish is, as you can see, it's a red colour, and yeah, it's lovely baits. And basically what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to crush a couple up. I'm going to take a couple of the geranium oils and a couple of the Sailfish, because I like to mix baits up. I like to use 2 different flavoured baits when I can. So I'm just going to put them into the grinder there now, into the quarter crusher, and I'm going to crush them up now. I've got a little bit of crushed pellet in there as well, and it's going to make up a couple of little PVA bags for the KD rigs. So yep, I'll get back to you soon. Right, guys, just had a little meltdown on the left-hand rod here now. It's got to be the most smallest fish in the lake. Little common, absolutely tiny. About 12 ounces, something like that.
Not very big, is it?
No, not very big at all. But
it's a start though.
Yeah, it's a start. Let's just get it back. Nice one, guys. Right, hiya guys, little fish here now, left hand rod, just only been out there literally 10 minutes. I had to chip off. I come back, I rested the swim for half hour, and flick the left hand rod out to the pads, and yeah, a little common, about 4 pounds, something like that. A bit bigger than the last one, a lot bigger than the last one, but like I said, still small. I don't know where the biggies are at the moment. I don't know where they are, but just the little ones coming out for the moment. Like, just flip around, show the other side. And there she is, guys, little common carp. About 3-4 pounds, something like that. Let's just get this one back. See you soon, guys. Right, hiya guys, Wingford just had a meltdown on his right hand rod, yeah. Got a lovely little miller carp, guys, lovely scaly one. Taking a bit further back, but yeah, that's perfect, guys. Yeah. Bit of scale damage, but oh, that's lovely. Fair play. Happy days, guys. See you soon. Well, it's just coming up to 5:30, guys. Done the 24 hours now. Well, we got here at 1 o'clock yesterday, like, so we're, you know, just approaching 30 hours now. But yeah, not a lot of action this session. Had the 2 fish, those 2 small commons. Well, that first fish, that was ridiculously small, and that second one as well, that was only about 3-4 pound. So yeah, I don't know what's happening with the biggies in here, the 20s, because like I said, there's about 10, 11 20s in here, and they haven't come out for a couple of weeks now, so don't know what's happening. We'll have to try bigger baits to try and avoid these smaller mouths, and you know, these stocky fish which will come over that barrier. I was explaining to you last time in the floods at the beginning of the year, they come over that barrier, they did, like all the stockies. But yep, just gonna get the rods in now in the next half hour. I'm gonna give it another half hour. If I get a fish, I'll blog it, but if not, I'll blog out now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, guys.
Right, Jeremy Wide here. We're in search of some river monsters.
Right, guys, got critical sausage failure. Don't know what's happened to these sausages. Don't buy cheap Tesco sausages because they're crap. As you can see, they're just an absolute mess. Everyday value, have everyday shit. Don't buy sausages from Tesco's. We had the sausages, Sam and Sanny's, guys, and it's only a matter of time now before we die. So, see you soon.